Morning again, guys. Another road trip video. So this one is kind of thanks to intel that you guys brought me. So over the weekend, I got numerous emails, of course, like I always do, from you guys telling me what's going on. And the first one that doesn't apply to me, but may apply to some of you guys, especially if you live around the Ozarks or something like that. Travis over at the Prepared Homestead said he was notified over the weekend about a shortage of natural gas in the St. Louis area, and so that's going to cause a real big issue for heating and stuff like that. So just to make you guys aware, but wanted to tell you about that real quick. Now, the other ones that affect all of us. Over the weekend, I got emails from 4 different people, you guys, all telling me the same thing, and all from different sources. These were truck drivers, these were people buying stuff for lawnmowers, cars, whatever. Apparently, there is going to be some sort of, or there is, a shortage in oil filters, that the companies that make them do not have the material to make more oil filters. But be it for your car, your lawnmower, your four-wheeler, whatever it would be. All right? Not an expensive prep either. So I just went into town, obviously, because I'm in a car, and went to Walmart and bought oil filters for the truck. They had 3 of them. I bought 2. Try to leave something on the shelf for somebody else. Now, people may say, oh, okay, fine. Hey, I go to Jiffy Lube or whatever to get my oil changed. Well, if Jiffy Lube doesn't have any filters, you don't get a new one. And if this is all supposed to go down the 1st of November, God knows we're going to need oil filters somewhere. You can always take it with you, and they say, oh, we don't have any oil filters. Well, I've got one right here that you can use. Okay. I think I paid $5 for my oil filter, so not overly expensive. Just something that might be worthwhile picking up for your vehicle. You know, again, doesn't hurt to have it. The next one, and I've heard this from multiple sources, and this has been more than just over the weekend, is, and again, this one's kind of hard to prove, but it's a real easy one to take care of anyway. I keep hearing from YouTube videos, from you guys that work in retail or whatever, that there is is going to be a salt shortage or rationing of salt. Now, maybe that has something to do with the fact that deer season's coming up, whatever it would be, I don't know. But salt is obviously a very important prepper staple. So when I was at Walmart, I picked up 6 more of the little cans, whatever you want to call them, cardboard cans of salt. They're 50 cents a piece. Grab some extra salt. It doesn't go bad, you know. So, you know, hey, $2-3, you get a bunch more salt. If you need to salt something, you're good. Salt is going to be something you're going to need to preserve food in an SHTF scenario. You can never have too much salt. And like I said, it doesn't go bad. You just leave it in the container it's in, throw it on the shelf, and you're good. All right. So that was that. Now, this is the scary one. Got an email from somebody over the weekend, again, okay, who lives in Middle Tennessee. So for those of you guys who aren't familiar with Tennessee, I'm in Eastern Tennessee. Nashville is like Middle Tennessee, and Memphis is West Tennessee. So they live in the rural areas around Nashville, and said they've been there for 36 years. Quiet, sleepy town, nothing happens, no crime whatsoever to speak of. And all of a sudden, there are a rash of people stealing things out of garages and sheds. Now, what she also said was that their local police department got something like 50 calls in a day from people that said that they were that somebody had broken into, again, their garage, their shed, they're stealing whatever. This goes into what I'm talking about, security. So, you know, one of the things that you all know is going to be huge in any sort of SHTF situation is fuel. With gas prices going up, thanks, Joe. If you remember back to 2008, 2009, there was a huge deal with stealing gas. You go back to the 70s when locking gas caps came about because people were siphoning gas. Gasoline is going to be one of the very first things that people are going to steal because it is something that everybody needs, okay? For, any sort of chainsaw, vehicle, you name it, okay? They're going to be looking for... Watch any shit hits the fan movie, okay? And what's everybody and every one of them trying to get? Gasoline. All right. So, my other stop was to the hardware store to get some chain to lock up my gas cans. I know, it sounds like a silly prep. A lot of people probably have it where I live, okay? Yeah, crime. Well, like I told you in the video the other day, somebody stole all my fishing gear. Well, they go out by the shed, the cans are out there, great, they steal the gas cans, all right? There's 30 gallons of gas I'm out, okay? 30 gallons of gas at $3 a gas, it's near $100 worth of gas. I really don't feel like losing that. So, I bought some chain, I bought a padlock, I will be chaining my gas cans. Of course, and I know what people are going to say, well, you've got the plastic gas cans and all you got to do is cut the handle. Yes, I understand that. Okay. Sure, if I had, jerry cans, the metal military gas cans, that would be a hell of a lot better, but good luck finding those without paying $40 a pop for them. So, lock up the gas cans. Don't just put it you put a screw in the side of the building or something like that and do it. That's nothing. Somebody can unscrew the thing from the side of the building and done. Wrap it around a tree. Wrap it, if you've got an eye bolt into concrete, do something like that. But, I always laugh when I see some of these security things that people have and go, hey, it's great, I've got all this done. I'm like, okay. 30 seconds later, I'm like, yeah, okay, so now I've got everything off. And they're like, holy crap, I didn't think about that. Yeah. So, just some things that I thought you guys might want to think about here about what's going on because, again, we're getting into wintertime and prices of everything are going up and gasoline, salt, that sort of stuff, oil filters. I know they're not the sexy tactical preps or anything like that, but they're definitely something worth having. So next time you're at Walmart, just grab some. Everything I just talked about is just a few bucks, but they're excellent preps to have. Have a good Monday. I got work to do. See y'all.